Glow.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Boy, he wasn't too far away from taking that the distance. But as it is, what a way to start the game. Now as an offense, you take the field for the first time, and the work's halfway done.
First play, and Young's going to pass. Going deep right away. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah!
Play action, Prescott. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. That's complete, here's Brown. And he's going to be touchdown brought looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Another throw for Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has a man, it's Brown. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Young on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Catch made by Austin. They get 27 on the play, and that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers break the tie here in the 1st. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got it inside the 10. And he's in. So how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. What is it?
Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
He's going to push one deep down. Big gain downfield. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Catches it out left. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
46. Yeah, here we go. 26.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here we go. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he drives this forward to the 6. We're a quarter of the way through. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd. And they have to be thinking points here.
18, Pioneer. Ready?
Young working from the gun. And oh, he got it! Interception! Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Bengals have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 12-yard line.
26.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. George Pickens the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Flush down out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Receiver gets it on the handoff. There he goes on the right side. 30. Gets the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. He's on the move. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 right. Go.
Play action now. Young. Buys time, rolling right. Now we'll try a deep shot to the wide open down the field, and he has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
On 2nd and 10, Young. That throw finds Pickens. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air on 1st down, Young. Stays. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today. And no, they faked it. He's on the move. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning Watkins right. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Trying for the deep ball. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Hey, 47.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's to win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Hey, kill! 47! Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals beginning their drive here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. 26.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak throwing again. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Young. Big gain downfield. Stiff arm success. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half. What else might he accomplish before we're done here? Boswell to add the PAT. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. He takes it himself. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go.
Another try following the sack. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long for him here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And they pick him off again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 18 left, 18 left. Trap 60, trap 60.
Young working from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. George Pickens the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a lot.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lower the deficit they face. Bengals offense lined up. They're going for 2 again. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Young to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Play action now. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for... The ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, they're going to face 4th down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved them.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense a much better field position to defend from.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Lewis Seen. And the Bengals get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house. And no, they faked it! Now he takes it, and he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 47. 46.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Prescott here from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cole Holcomb has it.